keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind. Pride, that's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to never end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. In the heat from a hot California, goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm not gonna wake up.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you.
Watch all night, 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 watch all night.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Baby, now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, all your love, all your love. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, all your love, all your love.
Watch all night, watch all night, watch.
All right, we know what this song means. It means we're very close to kickoff today. We're talking about 9 reasons coaches
You've been
fail to
hiding in
build
the
a
shadows way too
successful
long.
coaching business. And I'm going to give you some tips on what not to do
You
so that you can
always thought
build
that you
a
were weak,
successful
but
coaching
babe, you're
business.
wrong.
Hey, everyone in the VIP room. Lovely to see you here
Yeah, you
and out there on the big
better
wide
step
world of the web.
into
Let
the
me know
light,
where
just
you're
give
joining
it a
us from.
try. Think
Even if you're on
that
the
it's time you
replay,
let that
us know.
spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Shine, darling. Shine. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Strategy with Sally. We're going to shine, baby. We don't care if you mess it up. It's called failing forward. Welcome, everyone, to Strategy with Sally. And I am your host today and every other Strategy with Sally day, Sally Sparks Cousins. I'm an automation nerd and I love me some sexy numbers, but there's more to me than automation and sexy numbers. There's lots of things that I love to do. If you've been stalking us for a while out on the socials, let us know. How long have you been following the Sparkle World for? Go on, get those tippy tap fingers out. Come back to me, even on the replay, and let me know how long have you been following the Sparkle World for. We've got some pretty exciting news coming up, something that's kicking off next week, so hang on in. We'll get through today's content and then I'm going to share with you a little special thing that we've got coming up next week. All right. So, hey there, VIPs. Most of them have got the cameras off. That's okay. That's okay. Ooh, more of them have come in the room since I reset the size of the room. They're all in there. They're rolling on in. Hey! Yay! Alexia's in the house. So there's lots of them joining us. And if you're out there on the live stream, head on in. We'll be doing some Q&A at the end of this. But if this is your first time to Strategy with Sally, make sure you register for Dr. Sparkle, because she'll let you know when we're running any live events, okay, so that you don't miss out on all the goodness. But if you don't want to miss out on the lives, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell button for notifications over on YouTube. Also, a list of all our upcoming live events can be found down here at that calendar. But make sure you hit that little bell. Ding dong. All right, let's chat about today. Today I wanted to chat. Let's try that again because this is going into the podcast. Sorry about that, Mar. 9 reasons why coaches fail to build a successful business. Now, I've been in this game for a little while now, helping coaches to grow and scale their business. And there's been some really common things that I've seen over the years of why people may start with us, but a lot of reasons why they never follow through and maybe not as successful as they would like to be. So that's what I wanted to chat with you about today, about the reasons why I most commonly see coaches not be successful in their coaching business. Usually we kind of lose them over a bit of time, and some of these reasons are true, and some of them are reasons why they come to us because they also want to run a successful coaching business and plug some of the holes. So let me share the 9 ones that I was sort of sitting there thinking, what are some of the most common things that I see? And so number 1 is a lack of business skills. You see, you're a coach, you're providing guidance and support to your clients. You might be helping them with weight loss, mindset coaching, money matters, whatever it is that you're helping them with, dog training even. Many coaches actually lack the skill set when it comes to running a business. Like how to manage a thriving coaching business is more than just helping your clients. So without having those business skills, you're trying to really, play a game of, say, basketball without a ball, right? You might look around and see there are lots of other, basketball jerseys running around, but without the right tools, you aren't going to get there very fast. So the solution is take a course, read books, hire a business coach. If you don't have the business know-how and skill set, we're not born with it. I'm sure if you're following us, then it's probably because you want to help people transform lives. Am I correct? Let me know in the chat, even VIPs. You're here because you want to help people in some way, whether it's training the dog, whether it's flying a snow kite, going on adventures, maybe it's mindset or money. Whatever it is, you want to teach people something. But business skills is another thing, and you need to learn how to run a business. So tip number 1 is to buy a course. Read books, immerse yourself in the things that are about business building, not just a coaching business. Or just hire yourself a coach. In my personal opinion, it is the thing that I wish I had done earlier in my business, to sort of skip over some of the things that I fell into that I would have known better if I had a coach. All right, reason number 2 is failure to identify your niche. I know it can be hard, and I'm not saying to you will niche your niche over time, but many coaches actually fail to identify their target market, their niche, their ideal client, but really define it clearly. So that will make it more difficult to attract and retain the right types of clients. You see, coaches who don't specialize in a certain area, they're kind of like a jack of all trades, right? But a master at none. You might be really good at a lot of things, and that doesn't mean that you still can't help paying clients once they come to you with all of your other skill sets, but you need to hone in on one skill set that you market to. Okay, like when people come into our world, sure, they're wanting a marketing automated system that helps them attract clients using live events and then close them on a sales call. However, that is not all we do. We do so many other things inside of the Sparkle world, like mindset coaching. We've got lots of different specialists in different areas, but the niche that we're focusing in on is coaches. But pick a niche and be passionate about them and focus full-heartedly on them. And don't try to be everything to everyone, or you'll just, when you confuse, you lose. The next is poor marketing. I see this so often when people come in. Marketing is an essential tool for any business. Many coaches struggle to really market their services, and it can lead to one, lack of visibility, and difficulty attracting your ideal clients. So when you've got ineffective marketing, it's like having a magic show, but you're not waving your wand properly. You're just a regular person with a cape on. Okay? So the solution is learn an effective marketing strategy. Whether it's using social media, paid marketing, don't be afraid to promote yourself. Now, sure, you may have a social media account, Instagram, Facebook, one of those places. They are not my private profile. If I want privacy, I go and phone a friend. I will, jump on the phone or invite a friend into Zoom for a coffee date. My social media is about promoting what it is we do and a little bit of lifestyle. But also you need to pick one marketing strategy and go all in. What I see a lot of people doing is constantly wanting to build new funnels. And we get this quite often inside our community. I've got another idea. I've got another idea. I've got another idea. And they've got all these different ideas. But the main strategy, if they would just stick to it consistently, will give amazing results. But it's hard. There's lots of shiny balls out there, right? Who suffers from shiny ball syndrome? But your marketing skills, if you're not great at it, again, hire somebody. Learn effective marketing strategies and go all in on one strategy just for 12 months. Imagine if you go all in on one marketing strategy, you don't try and build any extra things, but you go all in on one thing for a full 12 months. Imagine where you will be in 12 months' time. Amazing it will be. All right, next is lack of consistency. You see, building a successful coaching business requires one, consistency and persistence. Right? Many coaches, they really struggle to maintain consistency in their marketing, in their networking, and also in the client acquisition efforts. When you're building a successful coaching business, you need to be consistent. It's just like brushing your teeth, right? You can't just brush your teeth once a week and expect that you're going to have amazing teeth. Right? So set a schedule or a routine and stick to it. So in regards to consistency here, we teach people to work on a 6-week rotation. And then once they have a converting live event, then we move you to an 8-week rotation and we evergreen. So every week we know what we're doing in week 1, week 2, week 3 is launch week, week 4 is. So you know what it is that you're doing every week. Then your social media scheduling becomes easy because every week 1 is the same, right? And most people don't remember what you did 6 to 8 weeks ago on social media. There's so much stuff coming in at them so fast. So by consistently showing up and being persistent, you will get through all the hard times of startup phase. And, startup phase is a time of hustle. It really is. But we do the type of thing as business owners, entrepreneurs, that most people won't do, so that eventually we can live the lifestyle that most people don't have. So you've got to stay consistent even when things seem as though they're not working. You need to keep going. The next common thing is the inability to scale. So we'll have people come to us and they've got a good coaching business, but a really big challenge is scaling. I get it. Scaling sucks. You want to scale, but it truly does suck sometimes. Sometimes I think to myself, okay, I'm spending, say $10,000 on marketing, just for an example. Wouldn't it be nice? Okay, we're getting results. We could just up that to $100,000 and, we would 10x, because we're 10xing at 10. If we upped it to 100,000, can't we 10x at that? No, I wish it was that simple. It can be hard to find the ways in which to scale your services beyond a certain point. Now, this is like trying to teach like a goldfish tricks, okay? I can tell you it's not impossible. You can scale. I've actually taught a goldfish tricks. I have. But it takes time, effort. So hire a coach, outsource, focus on the most profitable areas of your business. You see, a lot of us are doing lots of busy work. Do you feel that you're doing busy work, but you're just not getting anywhere? You feel like you're constantly spinning your wheels? It's because you're not focusing in on the most important thing. You see, there is a 20% of your activity will actually bring you 80% of your revenue. So start to ask yourself, what is that 20%? What is that one or two things that I can go all in on that are really going to make a difference to the bottom line? Because once you start making more money, you get to outsource, you get to hire more people. You actually can hire yourself out of the roles you don't like as a business owner. Like, I hate checking emails, right? Every morning, Christy sends me a summary of my emails so I don't have to check emails, right? So start to think about what is that 20% that you can be focusing on that is going to give you 80% of the results. The next one is difficulty charging what you're worth. Now, I want to say one thing before I go into this. You are priceless, okay? But when I say difficulty charging what you're worth, I'm talking about what your service is worth. Because as people who want to help people, we tend to feel like, we want to help everyone, and we struggle to set the right prices for our products and services that truly reflect the value that you provide. So I want you to say your price out loud, and I want you to think of all the things that you help people with. And I want you to ask yourself, is the price in alignment with the value I provide? Because when you start charging better, you will then create better revenue and a bigger and better sustainable business. Undercharging as a coach, one, you are attracting the wrong types of people. The more people pay, the more they're willing to do the work. I'll give you an example. When I was doing my life coaching certification, we had to do pro bono work. And my pro bono clients were the hardest clients because they're not paying anything. Therefore, they don't value the outcome. They're just, it's free, whatever. It's just nice to have someone to chat to every week. They're not doing the work in between. And don't we truly want to help people who want to help themselves? We can't force people to do the work. Sometimes I feel like I wish I could pick up and shake people and say, just do the thing. but we can't force them to do the thing. So you are worth more than, the guy next door who's doing the same thing, because nobody does it like you. So do some market research, but know that the value you provide is in alignment with the price you're charging. Okay? So know the value and then charge accordingly. The next one is inadequate time management. Oh, who feels like they're a hamster on a running wheel? Running. Yeah, I see Alexia's raising her hand. I've just raised my hand in the Zoom room. Joanne, yep, lots of head nods going on in the VIP room. You see, time management is crucial for your business, but especially for coaches, because we often find it really hard to balance coaching sessions with marketing efforts, with networking and administrative tasks. So think about all the things we need to do in a business. We have to take care of our clients. We got to do the coaching stuff. That's what we love to do. But the marketing, the networking, and the administrative tasks have to be done. They do. Or you're not running a business. Well, at least until you can hire yourself out of those jobs and someone else does it for you. But time is a truly precious resource, just like a diamond. If you're not managing it properly, it could be like you've got a diamond mine, but it's all going to waste. So the solution to this is to create schedules. I know it can feel a little restrictive. Prioritize your tasks and use time management software. So we use Asana and Google Calendar. They're our main go-tos for our time management. So I can log in the morning, have a look at my tasks for the day, check my inbox of messages that other people have left me for my tasks, and then check Google Calendar. Now I know what's lined up for the day and the most important tasks are being worked on, right? The 80%, the things that are going to make the biggest impact. So what time management software are you using? You can't run a business on Post-it notes, okay? You can't do it. Post-it notes and notebooks and scraps of paper. Eventually you will need to use software so that, it'll take you a little bit of time to work it out. However, the time it takes to work it out will save you so much time moving forward. All right, number 9 is the lack of a clear business plan. So many coaches start their business without a clear plan. They just want to help people. No strategy in place. It's just because we were put on this planet to do more than just look after ourselves. We were put here to help other people. But without a really clear roadmap, growth of a business will not be successful. Coaches struggle to make real progress forwards because of the lack of business goals. When you're running a coaching business without a plan, you are trying to bake a cake without a recipe. Now, there are lots and lots of recipes out there for a really good structured sales and marketing business plan. You need to choose the best recipe for you, what fits what you want to do. So, for example, if you went to the cupboard and you pulled out a recipe book and it said, this is the best chocolate cake in the world, the first instruction would be, sift the flour, melt the butter, crack an egg, and then go and preheat the oven. This is supposed to be the best chocolate cake. Then you go back to the cupboard, you find another recipe book, and this one says it's the best chocolate cake. What is going on? This one actually says to preheat the oven first. And it doesn't say to use an egg. It says to use some non-dairy products. So what? What am I supposed to do? So what you want to do is find the recipe that works for you. There is not a lack of people out there willing to help you. What you need to do is find the recipe that best suits you. Like for us, we're going to teach you how to go live with confidence, to teach people a little something, something, and then convert them to a sales call to sell a high ticket coaching program. Now, if this is not the method for you and you just want to do an evergreen webinar and be done, go for it. Now, we do teach that, but I truly believe you've got to do it live to get a really great evergreen. But, there are people out there selling the evergreen, and I know people who have gone and bought an evergreen course and done well, not as many as if they go live first. I'll tell you a funny thing. So, I was in an evergreen program a couple of years ago, and this was their marketing strategy to get you to evergreen, which is what we do as well. And I thought, I just want to go evergreen. Yeah, because it's going to save me all this time. And then I get into the course, and guess what she tells me? You've got to go live a few times before you can go evergreen. And I was like, yes, give them what they think they need and then show them what they actually need. But find your thing. Maybe you're an author and you want to manage a book funnel, right? We're not your people for a book funnel. However, if you want to pull a couple of lessons out of the book and teach it live to sell your book and sell a high ticket coaching program, then I'm your girl. So think about who are you going to choose, but find somebody who has already created a proven roadmap. If you're not into sales and marketing yourself, choose that recipe and have a clear business plan that aligns with your goals and also like what you want to achieve long term. Okay, not just the short term, but the longer term goals. And when you create a really clear roadmap to success, it just makes business easy and it starts to just become predictable. Wouldn't it be nice to wake up and just know what's happening? All right, last one. This is a big one. Poor client management. So building a successful coaching business not only requires you to attract those clients, but also to manage those relationships effectively. And coaches who struggle with management may struggle to retain clients and also to generate positive word of mouth and referrals and even client or pre-client management. Like, how are you ensuring that those people who are not yet ready, are you letting leads fall through the cracks? You see, managing clients and managing prospects, it's really like trying to herd a heap of cats. If you're not doing it properly, you're going to end up with a bunch of cats running chaos, and it's nothing anybody wants. Just a chaotic system to go through. So the solution is 1, set clear expectations. And we've had to learn the hard way through constantly helping and over-delivering with our clients. Some clients come to expect the over-deliver part, which is actually just a bonus, right? So you then need to communicate effectively. So we then realized that there was a lot of things that we do that we don't advertise that we do, but people come to assume that it's going to happen all the time. So we've created a document now that clearly states what we will and won't do. And then get organized, right? Make sure that your system is organized. We use a lot of custom fields and tags to sort our clients and our prospects, because you can't manage growing and scaling a successful business without software. You're going to need a great CRM that helps to take all the heavy lifting off for you. So there we go. There are 9 reasons that I realize that a lot of our clients either come to us for or get stuck with. So number 1 was a lack of business skills. So the solution to that is hire somebody who knows what it is they're doing, whether it's buying a course, hiring a business coach, or reading books. Number 2 is identify your niche. You cannot be a jack of all trades. You will be a master at none, and your messaging will be unclear. And when you confuse, you lose. Number 3 is a poor marketing. Whoops, did that. Poor marketing. Okay, so the thingy wasn't there. That's meant to say poor marketing. Okay. Marketing is essential for your business, but if you're not marketing, you can't sell a secret. No one's going to know about you, even if you've got the best thing in the world. Number 4 is lack of consistency, right? Think about what regular patterns can you put your business in with a schedule, a routine, and stick to it. Number 5 is scaling. Scaling sucks. It's hard. But it comes to hiring, outsourcing. I like to always say be rad in business. Create content that you can replicate or duplicate. Okay. Second, automate as much as you can. And then D, delegate. Even if it's hiring the neighbor's kid to do the paperwork scanning for you. The more you can spend on high income producing activities, the faster you will be able to grow. And I know so many people go, but I can't spend money until I make money. Well, the truth is you can't make money unless you spend money. Difficulty charging what you're worth, okay, not you as a person, your service, is the price in alignment with the value you provide. Then time management, use some software to ensure that you're working on the 20% of the stuff that gives you 80% of the results. Schedules, prioritize tasks, and definitely use a time management tool. A clear business plan. If you're lacking a clear business plan, you're trying to bake a cake without a recipe. You can't guess what to do. Create a plan, set goals, and have a roadmap to success. And finally, get a CRM. Okay? It's the backbone of your business. A really great CRM is like a staff in a box. It's no more post-it notes and, scraps of pieces of paper everywhere. It's a great way to manage not just your clients, but a really good CRM will help you manage your marketing, your sales, your client success, and administrational tasks as well. All right, so there we go. There are our 9 reasons why so many coaches fail to grow a successful business, and some tips, strategies, and solutions for you on how to overcome some shortcomings that you may have. So I'm going to head now to the VIP room and get some key takeaways for them. If you're out on the live stream, I can see, yes, there are many eyeballs out there on the live stream. Everyone out there on the live stream, I want you to take a moment, get those tippy tap fingers out, come back to me right now and type what was your biggest aha takeaway, key moment, or thing you need to work on. And bonus points for those who take a screenshot or a photo right now and tag me over on Instagram, sharing with me, whether you're listening to this or watching this, share with me what your biggest aha takeaway or learning was today. All right, let's head into the VIP room. I am going to need to reset the room though, because everything's all like not in the right. There we go. We got you all on screen. So let's come around the room now and turn your cameras on, guys. Because come around the room and find out a big aha key learning takeaway. I'm going to go to the top of my screen, and that is Joanne. Joanne, what was the big key takeaway aha? And I just need to make sure that all my settings are right as well. Can you speak for me, please? I can, but the outside audience cannot. Give me one moment. Let's try this. Try talking again for me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, and the audience can hear you as well. Okay, Joanne, what was one of the 9 that really stood out for you?
Oh, Sally, you know me well. I needed this tonight. Um, my time management sucks. Um, I'm going to have to talk about getting I don't know what CRN means, but I'm assuming it means automation.
Your keep.
Um,
Yeah.
keep.
We set that up for you, so you don't have to worry about building there. We'll do that for you.
Well, I probably need to do that. This was very helpful for me on many levels. There's a couple that don't really apply to me, but there's so many that do. And I starred them and underlined your solutions. So
Excellent.
I'm it's been really very clarifying and helpful for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Next up, we've got Jenny's back on screen. Yay. Lovely. I love to see it. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Sally. Great talk today. I think it was really, really good to go through those strategies. When I heard this is what you're doing, I was going, oh no, I'm going to find out what I'm doing wrong. But actually, after going through them, I'm looking at which ones I'm doing right and also which ones I can improve on. The biggest aha moment was, the realization that I'm good at what I do, but it's been a long time since I've run a business. And maybe I overestimated my business skills a little bit. I had a business, seriously over 20 years ago when we didn't even have computers. We had receipt books. So, maybe my business skills need a little updating, and I need to focus on that. And then if our business skills aren't great, then also that means maybe our plan isn't that clear as well, because that's a business plan. So it kind of snowballed onto going, okay, the things that I need to work on are kind of all linked together. So that's given me a bit more of an idea of what I do need to work on. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So, Eva, I see you've popped in. Hello, Eva. What would you say was the biggest one for you?
Really targeting in on that niche. I spent last week going over my niche and really looking at who it is specifically that I'm targeting and how do I speak to them. And just not being afraid to really sit in the shit of my life and then talk about it.
Yes.
Because if I'm not talking about the struggles that I had, how am I supposed to be able to reach the clients that are in that same sitting in the same crap?
Yes.
And maybe they don't realize it, maybe they don't know it, maybe they don't the group of people that I work with, we have a tendency to just shove everything down deep inside of us and not actually talk about it with anybody. So one of the things that I've learned in the last week is that not using my voice is really just not it's not doing justice to the men and women that need to hear this message.
Yeah. Stories are how people connect. Stories help to sell. Stories help people to remember things. And, and those vulnerable stories are what make us different from everybody else that's out there doing the same thing, but not the same thing we do. And that's why people come to us normally. It's because they end up falling in love with the story or the vulnerability as well. Especially as coaches, we need to allow ourselves to be vulnerable because it actually helps our clients. Yeah. Great reflection there, Eva. I really love it. Now, Robin's here as well. Hello, Robin. What was your key takeaway? She's looking for the button.
Can you hear me? I might have to change microphones as well. You can hear me? Okay, I'll keep going. I recognise myself in a lot of those points that you mentioned from the time before I met you and started working with you. I guess for me, one of the biggest things is other than like there's a difference between your business skills and your actual physical doing the stuff skills, which Jenny already talked about, but also the importance of setting up systems that take the thinking out of what you've got to do every day. You do the thinking once, put it in a system, and then it's just there to prompt you to do what needs to be done.
Yes, yes. I mean, we went through a really great system last week for those who may not have been here, but we did go through a system last week where we were showing you how to, create a 6-week rotation for your social media scheduling so that you only have to do it once every 12 to 16 weeks. You just schedule all your stuff and you don't have to keep coming up with new ideas. So consistency like that is also super helpful as well. All right. Anybody else I see off camera, I won't pull you up unless you want to turn on your camera or at least unmute yourself and share a key takeaway. All done, all silent. All right. Well, we're going to go dark now. So for everybody out there in the land of the interwebs, hello, we're about to go. So what you can do is make sure that you actually come and join us. We have a live 5-day training starting next week. The 5-day training, we're going to help you to learn how to attract high-ticket coaching clients, nurture them in a tiny community, and convert them. So if this is something that you would like to do for your coaching business, how to attract high-ticket coaching clients, bring them into a community and love on them, and then convert those to high-ticket clients and the methodologies that we use to do it. We're going to talk about going live. Okay, we're going to teach you some strategies around going live and the importance of really honing in on the one thing that's going to give you most of your results. So if you're sick of being confused, if you're not sure how to run your business, you feel like you've just been piecemealing everything together, you're like a hamster on a running wheel, I'm always busy, but I'm getting nowhere, then this upcoming 5-day bootcamp is for you. What you want to do is head to thefreedomfunnelformula.com. So thefreedomfunnelformula.com. Head there, get registered. We're kicking off this time, well, in 20 minutes from now, if you're catching me live, next week. So don't miss your opportunity. It's a free training. Every single person will have their own personal success coach as well. So it's like no other boot camp you've ever been to before. We're not just going to teach you stuff and go do the thing. We're going to be there to support you along the way, and it's totally free. Okay, but only for serious people who are seriously ready to grow and scale their business, because I'm going to be getting the whip out probably and telling a few of you what you should be doing and you're not. I can be a bit of a hard taskmaster at times, but it's because it comes from a place of love and I want you to be successful. All right, guys, thank you all for joining us out on the live stream, catching us on the replay. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get at least one income-producing activity done each and every day. And I will see you in the next live. Bye, guys.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? yourself, cause you're a work of art.